Hello everyone and welcome to your reading. We are going to connect with Spirit and bring forth a love story for those who are drawn in to watch this video, to give you insight, to help you understand what's going on, what's up ahead. Okay, so Spirit, show us this love story that you want to talk about for those who view this reading. And also, before I turn the camera on, that Cher song, If I Could Turn Back Time, started playing out in my head. So I know that song is attached to this reading. So after this reading, check out that song, If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. And she says, I'd take back all those words that hurt you and you'd stay. If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. And then you'd love me like you used to do. Yeah, check out that song. I just got chills. There is something about that song connected to this love story. Even if you've never heard that song, or it's not like a personal song in this connection, the lyrics of it, the message of it is attached to this reading. I think that's like a 90s song is when that came out. All right, so Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, somebody having their guard up around communication, around really opening up and sharing their personal truth. All right, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing is somebody is very closed up. The way that they communicate, the way that they express their emotions, the way they share things about themselves, they're very closed. And that makes it hard for the other person in this connection. So apply that energy to you if that's you, or to your person if that's your person. Okay, but somebody's very guarded in truly expressing the depth of their emotion, what they're really thinking, and it could even make them seem kind of shady, mysterious, or even dishonest, but they're keeping their hand close to their chest for some reason. Okay, and there is a big desire to share. Okay, and that's on both sides. Even the one that is guarding, blocking communication or sharing themselves, you both really want that. You both want to be able to fully communicate and express everything, and also share some really good stuff. Okay, and what needs to be agreed upon in this connection is that both parties, okay, Six of Pentacles, both of you are willing to put in the time, the work, the energy, and the effort. Okay, and now the one who is a bit closed up and doesn't really share themselves is almost expecting the other person to go the extra mile to figure out that information, or expect them to just be okay with little bits of information here and there, and that's not really fair, right? In order for this love story to work, both parties have to be willing to put in the energy and the effort into this connection. And I feel that's kind of why things may have stalled, why they're not moving forward, or perhaps separated you, is because somebody will not make a move. Okay, let's pull a couple of clarifiers on why. Why is this person so stubborn and closed up? What's going on with that? All right, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this person that's closed up, it's because they want to have fun right now. It's not, I want to pursue this specific person, or I'm interested in this other person, or I want to be with all kinds of people. This is, I'm enjoying myself. I enjoy my independence. I enjoy my singleness. I'm exploring myself in that capacity at this time. And that's why they're closed up. However, in this connection, they do like the other person involved. They really do. And it's kind of a war within them about what to do about that. Should I just try to settle down so this person doesn't get away? Or should I be honest and say, look, I'm not ready for a deep commitment just yet. And again, it's not that they're not ready for a commitment for nefarious reasons. It's just they're truly enjoying life as it is. And they could have more recently got out of a relationship, because that's the energy I'm feeling, is like that other song, Jason Derulo, Riding Solo. All right. And that if I could turn back time, I do feel this person feels remorseful, regretful for certain things they said or certain ways they acted towards the other person in this connection. Okay, they are very remorseful. It's just for some reason they don't want to share with the other person involved. I want to be single right now. And that tells me that they see potential with this other person, but am I ready for that yet? So it's more about their readiness to go deeper. It's like I don't know if I'm ready just yet. And again, it's like they just got out of something, or if they didn't recently get out of a relationship, it may be that they got really hurt in a relationship and they've just been working on healing and growing themselves, because I don't get, like I said, nefarious energy about this person. I don't get that at all. I just get that, they're trying to balance some emotions within them about past relationships, and they're not ready to fully open their heart to somebody new just yet, and they know themselves enough to know that. However, this other person involved is like, here's my cup for you, here's my heart for you. And so this is one of you and this is the other of you. Okay, so we'll say person A, person B, and again, you apply how that truly fits for your story. So person A is the one that's really getting over something here and isn't quite ready to commit, is really just enjoying life in a single capacity. And person B is in their emotions, is in their heart deeply towards person A, and see how person A kind of has their back to that cup. And it's not because person A isn't interested in person B. I feel that they are. However, they're not ready to offer person B what it is that person B wants or truly deserves, and they're aware of that. They're healing right now. And if they're not healing, I'm telling you, they're just in a place where they want to have a good time right now. And it's not, again, so I could be with all these people. It's more just like I'm enjoying life as it is. I'm not ready for my life to change from the way it is at this time. So let's pull some more cards. And again, for this relationship to truly work, both person A and B have to put equal energy into it. And right now, person A just isn't. It's like person A says to person B, I'll hang out with you. We could have fun. We could do things, but it's not going any deeper than that at this time. Yes, I like you. Yes, I'm about you. But I'm not ready. And I feel person B is really starting to personalize that, like, well, what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Why don't you have these feelings back? We have a great connection. I don't understand. And I feel Spirit brought you to this reading if you're person B, so that you realize it's not that there's anything wrong with you. Okay? It's just that person A isn't in that place mentally or emotionally to offer the type of commitment over to you. And if you are person A, then you're following your soul path, and you can't commit, you can't connect into another person until you are fully ready for that. And what's meant to be will always be. There is nothing that can prevent that. And what's not meant to be will never be able to fully solidify. And so I feel your deep interest and connection in person B. But if you're not ready for that just yet, then you need to explore yourself, because otherwise you'll just end up hurting person B again. And I say again because of that song by Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time. And so I feel for everybody, person A wishes they would have handled things the first time around a little differently, kind of lost themselves in all of this. And they have a great deal of respect and admiration and emotion for person B. Yeah, see, they worry. They don't want, person A doesn't want this to be over. All right, so we're both kind of waiting on the other person. Yep, see, we're waiting on the other person here. Three of Pentacles, and person B is just really hoping that this can get back together. Yeah, look at with the Ace of Cups, is really hoping this can just get worked out, get back together somehow, some way. And so if person A is not communicating with person B, or there's very minimal communication with person B, it's because they don't want, they're really nervous that having a real heart-to-heart conversation and saying their whole truth, look, I'm not ready. I want you around, but I'm not ready. Like, they know how bad that would sound, and that person B would just be like, seriously? They realize that. But at the same time, they don't want person B to fully get away from them. So in an essence, person A is wanting their cake and eating it too, but really trying to, instead of indulging this, it's like, okay, I'm not going to talk at all, because, you know, if I don't say anything, then person B just doesn't truly know, you know, what I want, and there's no finale to that. I can come back in when I'm ready. Okay, and if there's minimal communication, again, it's that same thought of, well, I don't want to lose person B, but I'm not quite ready to build yet. And person B looks at person A, wow, you are the sun, moon, and stars. I want to build a whole life with you. Okay, and person A isn't even looking that way. They're looking at their past. Okay, person A it's something about their past which is causing them to not want to get into a deep commitment at present. It doesn't mean they won't change their mind at some point, but there's something about their past that it's very much on their mind. And until this is totally resolved within them, they really can't proceed forward with person B, because this would always be in the way, and they know that. So it's like, okay, well, if I get with person B over here, this is still going to be here in my mind and in my heart, which is going to create distance between us, because I feel that person B has already felt that and addressed it before. So there is a connection here. It's just person A is looking back at their past. Why is that? Let's pull more cards on that. Why is person A? I mean, we get it. They're not ready to... Oh, look at this. Okay, so we got the Hermit. So there's a lot that they hold within themselves. And, you know, this doesn't even have to be an ex that they're hung up on or trying to get over. This could just be different things they've seen and experienced throughout their life. It's like, do I even believe in love? They may have seen a lot of bad relationships unfold around them, or they may have been through multiple bad relationships. It's something in their past they're looking back on, and they're trying to be wise, and then and they're closed to deep commitment, romantic love at this time. Like, they are not open to it. But again, it's because it's something in their past they're looking at. So what is this, Spirit? Okay, lost love. Yes, see that? They're looking back at lost love. And again, that could just mean that they've been very burned and they don't want to get burned again. They don't want to get hurt again. Or they still have some sort of emotion within them about somebody in their past. And they know it's not fair to move forward with anybody, A, if they are totally a disbeliever in love at this point in life, or B, if somebody is still also in their heart. And it doesn't have to be that they are pursuing that person who's still in their heart. It's just that energy is still within them. And they're trying to work through it. And look at this. They will be single until they have completed this journey of wisdom, of soul lesson attached to their past. Okay, with that Hermit. And you know, if you're watching this and this is really resonating, and you're person B and person A is your person, and they literally cut you off to go back to an ex of their past, you may be better to let this go for now, because they're very tangled up in that. And I don't want to hurt anybody's heart. I mean, you know your situation, you feel your connection with this person, so please always, always trust that first and foremost, because this is just a general reading. But if this resonated and they left you to go back to their person of the past, you are maybe waiting a long time for them to come back around, because they've got some energy they've really got to work out here within themselves. Okay, and if they are single and they're not with that person now, you know, they're just single, again, they've been way too burned and they need to work through that healing within themselves, or they're not over somebody. Like, it's one of the two that I'm getting. And so Spirit is really trying to help you at present, if you resonate as being person B, okay? But they do care. I mean, and that's the hard part. That is the hard part. Whether they've been so burned in love that their heart is cold, or, you know, it's somebody from their past that they're just not quite over or worked through. It's very hard for them because they genuinely have feelings for person B. So let's explore those feelings a little bit. All right, Judgment, Chariot, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, wow. And look at on the top, the sun and the moon. Person A thinks very highly of person B. In fact, if they didn't have whatever it is that they're going through, they would be with person B, no question. And they are trying so hard to hide all of this from person B, for that chance of, okay, once I'm done with this, or once I'm healed, that's where I'm going to go. That's who I want to be with. And so person B feels that energy from person A, feels that connection. And it creates a lot of confusion because, again, if you love me, if you have these feelings for me, you like me, why aren't you with me? And person A would just say it's complicated. I don't know how to make you understand. I'm not sure I understand myself. But yeah, person A doesn't want person B to get away. And so they're not speaking, or they're just going to say a little bit to keep person B hanging on. Like, I think the world of you, but I'm not going to let you know that. Because then you're going to expect more from me. Then you're going to ask more questions about why this can't be, or why aren't we moving forward. So person A really tries to keep the questions from coming. And so the least I give, the less questions will be asked of me. Person A is not, again, a bad, nefarious person. They're very confused emotionally at this time. And person B has really triggered them and made them think about things differently. And if they are looking back at the past at an ex, it's not because person B lacks it all. It's because their soul contract with that person of the past isn't complete yet. There's a soul lesson they're learning through the challenge, through the struggle of the separation from that person. Okay? And they've got to just get through that. And if it's just they've been so burned in love, they're too afraid to open up and connect. They turn their back on this because it does run too deep for their comfort. Like, damn, I could really fall for person B. So they're resisting this, yet they don't want to let it go. And like I said, the only way this connection will truly work out is if both parties are equally involved. And like, that's your answer from spirit about this connection. Both people have to be equally involved. And when that takes place, then you can, then this is a real thing. Like, you can move forward in it. But both people have to be in that same space with each other, or it's just back and forth, that push and pull, that confusion. And so if you're person B, really try to take a step back from all of this. Because I wanted to pull cards for the outcome, but Spirit's like, there's multiple different outcomes. There's multiple people watching, like the outcome's different for each of you. But Spirit's saying, like, if you're person B, pull your energy back and ask Spirit to show you the truth of all things in this connection. And you'll know exactly what holds this person back. And that will be your answer. And and also a validation that person A does really care for person B. Like, there is a real connection there. But they've got to get sorted out. Like, they're a hot mess. And at present, person B deserves better than the hot mess that person A is. And there's a part of person A that knows that. And, okay, yeah. So, if person B didn't mean a great deal to person A would treat this very differently than they do. But this time, person B, there's something different, there's something special, and I can't play that game here. So I'm going to put this on hold until I get myself sorted out, till I know exactly truly what I want. So person A has put person B on hold because they know they want them, but it's really a question of, can I have them? Can I be with them? Am I enough? Yeah, that's where person A is at. And again, if you are person A, You do have to be fully open mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for person B, because they deserve nothing but the best, truly. And you see that about them. You absolutely do. You see what they deserve. You know that they're a catch. And that's why it's hard for you. But you've got to be right and you've got to come correct. Or if you try to go in because you're afraid to lose them, your hands are empty. You have nothing to give, and it's all going to fall apart anyways. You need to be right in yourself 100% if you are person A, and make the decision, mind, heart, and soul. Person B is where I want to be, and I'm going to do everything that it takes to make that happen. I'm going to let go of my fears. I'm going to let go of my past, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to go all in, and then it will work. I try to give both sides, both perspectives here, whether you're person A or person B, but the message from Spirit is both have to be fully present and involved in order for this connection to flourish. One person cannot carry all the emotions and the torch for this. It has to be equal. So just connect with Spirit and ask for deeper guidance about this relationship. Because it's hard because it's not, black or white, it's that gray area. That's where this relationship is at present, is that gray area. And in the gray area, anything can really happen, right? Because most times it is cut and dry. When somebody's acting like this, they're not interested, but that's not the case here. They are interested. It's just they're really held back at present. And they don't want to lose person B. But they also can't or don't want to give themselves over to person B. It's very bizarre. Two people in their heart. And I'm telling you, the way they handled something, person A, the way they handled it in the past, they wish they could turn back time and redo completely over. Like, I wish I would have done this with person A instead of the way things have unraveled at this point. So there is regret, there is remorse within them. All right, I will leave it there. I hope that this has helped for those of you that truly resonate with this. Again, this isn't a yes or no answer about this connection. It's just Spirit's taking you deeper into the energies and saying, yes, there's love. Yes, there's a real connection here, but you both have to be on the same page to make it work. And until person A is ready to do that, it's kind of just is what it is. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.